Have you ever wondered, what if you're already becoming wealthy, but you just can't see it yet? Ethan, he wasn't rich, at least not by the world's definition. He didn't own a luxury car, didn't flaunt branded clothes, and his Instagram looked, well, ordinary. But quietly, he was building something no one could see: good money habits, investments that grew silently, and a mindset that focused on value instead of validation. Fast forward 10 years, the same people who once looked richer than him are now struggling with debt, while Ethan enjoys financial freedom. That's the thing. Wealth doesn't shout, it whispers, and most people never hear it. Now let me ask you this. Do you think wealth only shows up in your bank account? Or can it be hidden in your mindset, your habits, your decisions, and your patience? History shows the richest individuals didn't just build wealth overnight, they built wealth identity. In this video, I'll show you invisible signs that reveal you're quietly becoming wealthy, long before money starts showing up in your life. If you're hungry for success and eager to learn, hit that subscribe button. We're here to share the secrets and strategies to accelerate your journey. Let's start with sign number 1. You start valuing time more than showing off possessions. When you begin to value your time as your most precious asset, you cross into the territory of quiet wealth. Instead of buying a flashy car to signal status, you choose to invest that same cash into your dividend stocks or index funds because you know that every hour you free by not chasing appearances adds to your passive income stream. You measure success by how many hours you've bought back for yourself, not by how many luxury logos you can wear. That mindset shift matters because when you start to see time as capital, you shift from consumer mode into investor mode. When someone asks what you just bought, you say you increased your monthly dividend income by $200, not that you leased a new luxury sedan. That's the stealth wealth signal. You don't talk about what you own. You talk about what you create. You talk about your equity growth, your portfolio diversification, your coverage of multiple income streams. The real wealth builds quietly while the crowd is busy showing off. Sign 2. Your conversation starts centering on capital appreciation, not consumption. You'll know you're becoming wealthy when your dinner table chat changes from "look at my new gadget" to "my growth stocks appreciated 8% this quarter." That shift in language is an invisible signal of wealth. It matters because most people spend their mental bandwidth on what they want to buy next. The wealthy spend their mental bandwidth on how to buy assets that buy them back. They talk about portfolio allocation, long-term value investing, compound interest in stocks, and the hidden tax benefits. You apply this in your life by deliberately asking different questions. Instead of, "Do I have enough money to spend this month?" Ask, "How much more passive income can I generate this quarter?" Instead of, "What car can impress people?" Your attention shifts from maintaining illusions to building real value. Sign number 3. You let lifestyle inflation sit on the sidelines while you ramp up asset building. When you start resisting lifestyle inflation, keeping your standard of living relatively flat while your income rises, you're giving yourself superpower-like leverage. Many people fall into the trap of, "I earned $10,000 more this year, so I'll upgrade everything." But if instead, you keep your expenses roughly the same and funnel that $10,000 extra into investments, you're quietly accumulating real net worth. If you raise your spending in tandem with your income, you keep yourself trapped in the hamster wheel of paycheck to paycheck. But if you raise your income and keep your spending the same, the surplus becomes fuel for capital accumulation, portfolio growth, and passive income. You talk less about, "I finally bought this big home," and more about, "My portfolio's up 18%. To apply this, pick one line in your spending every month and freeze it for the next 12 months. Redirect that saved amount into your investment account each month. That's the stealth mode of wealth growth. Sign number 4. You measure wealth by net worth growth, not by shopping sprees. When you begin to celebrate the increase of your net worth instead of how many new items you bought, you're shifting into the wealth creator mindset. This isn't just a semantic difference, it's foundational. Many people define their net worth as assets minus liabilities, but then they focus on the flashy assets, new car, designer bag, and neglect the liabilities, loan, high interest. The wealthy focus on building net worth by acquiring appreciating assets, while minimizing depreciating liabilities. Ask yourself, did this purchase increase my net worth or decrease it? Did it add to my passive income streams or add to my monthly fees and interest payments? If the answer is yes, then skip it. Sign number 5. You build multiple income streams, especially passive ones, from stocks and real estate. A hallmark of becoming wealthy is no longer being solely dependent on your salary. You diversify into income streams that generate revenue when you're sleeping. That means dividend stocks, monthly dividend stocks, REITs, stock buybacks, value stocks, growth stocks, even covered calls if you're experienced. But the key is, income doesn't vanish when you clock out. Many people still rely 100% on their job, but once you begin purposefully allocating capital so it works for you, that's a seismic shift. When you build these streams, you stop trading hours for dollars and begin trading capital for dollars. Ask yourself, how can I turn $1,000 into $33 per month? How can I raise $10,000 and allocate it into a dividend aristocrat or income-producing asset? When you start framing questions like that, you're on the route to quiet wealth. Number 6. You practice financial discipline and risk management while others chase thrills. Wealth creation isn't about getting lucky. It's about protecting capital, managing risk, slowing lifestyle creep, and allocating intelligently. When you become wealthy, you stop chasing high-risk speculative gains and instead focus on long-term investing strategies. You understand portfolio diversification. Don't overload on one hot IPO. Don't gamble on the next big thing unless it fits your risk profile. You also cultivate a margin of safety, ensuring you have cash reserves, hedges, safe stocks during recession, and you're not over-leveraged. You talk about stop-loss order, market correction protection, safe stocks during recession. While others are posting screenshots of, "I bought X crypto and doubled," you're silently increasing your index fund holdings. That's wealth in stealth mode. Number 8. You maintain humility while others pursue attention. Rich people often don't broadcast their wealth, they hide it. The channel's entire message emphasizes that the ultra-rich prefer stealth. When you become wealthy, you start to understand the power of humility. You don't need to be seen. You need to be effective. You don't chase followers. You chase compound interest. You don't seek validation by clothing or cars. You seek validation by investment returns. The loudest car in the driveway is often the poorest person in the game. To apply this, next time you feel tempted to spend $2,000 to show off, pause and ask, would I still buy this if no one saw me? If answer is no, don't. Instead, invest that $2,000 into a dividend-paying ETF. That's your invisible sign of real wealth. Here is a bonus point for you. You use your estate, legacy, and tax strategy as part of your plan. Becoming wealthy means you eventually care less about spending today and more about preserving and growing your asset base through estate planning, tax efficiency, and smart allocation. You move from thinking, how much can I spend, to how much can I shelter, protect, and pass on? What portion of my dividend income can I reinvest? How can I manage capital appreciation and hedge against market volatility? How do I optimize asset allocation for tax-efficient investing? This shift matters because taxes and estate erosion quietly eat at your wealth if you don't plan. That's how you move from wanting to be rich to actually becoming wealthy, silently, steadily, invisibly. If you'd like the video, leave a like and subscribe. It takes less than a second and helps the channel a lot. We have plenty of inspiring content coming your way packed with tips to help you live a more successful and fulfilling life. Now, if you're curious about why poor people try to look rich, that's exactly what I cover in the next video. See you there.